I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
The K-pop world is no stranger to controversy, but the latest scandal involving BTS's V, Kim Taehyung, and HYBE CEO Bang Si-hyuk has rocked the fandom. What started as a rumor on an online forum has now turned into a full-blown scandal, with shocking allegations, leaked documents, and heated debates among fans. Here are 7 shocking facts that have come to light. The more you read, the harder it is to believe. First, alleged secret contract between V and HYBE. It's been rumored that V may have signed a secret clause with HYBE that would give him special privileges, including more control over his solo work than the other BTS members. The leaked, unconfirmed documents allege a separate profit-sharing agreement, sparking debate over fairness within the group. HYBE has denied the claims, but inside sources say the tension has been brewing for some time. Second, V's conflict with Bang Si-hyuk. Over military service? One of the most shocking revelations was that V was said to be against his military service schedule, leading to a heated argument with Bang Si-hyuk. Some sources claim that V wanted to postpone his military service to focus on acting, following his success in Itaewon Class and new projects, while HYBE insisted on sticking to the original plan. Could this difference of opinion have caused the rift? 3. The mystery of the deleted Instagram post. Fans noticed V suddenly deleting an Instagram post that was seen as a subtle dig at HYBE management. The post featured a mysterious quote about being trapped in a golden cage and was deleted within hours. Was this V's silent protest against HYBE? Netizens are convinced it was, but neither V nor the company have offered an explanation. Fourth, HYBE allegedly forced V to abandon his solo music style. Inside sources claim that HYBE executives pushed V to abandon his jazz-tinged R&B style and move towards more commercially safe music. V's mixtape Sweet Night and his solo tracks have unique colors, but HYBE reportedly wanted him to follow mainstream K-pop trends. Could this creative conflict have caused the rift? 5. Leaked tape. Scandal. Is HYBE CEO belittling V? A leaked, unconfirmed audio recording allegedly shows Bang Si-hyuk belittling V's acting ambitions by saying, "Idols should focus on singing." The recording went viral and enraged ARMY, who accused HYBE of belittling V's talents. HYBE threatened legal action over the false news, but their reputation may have already been damaged. 6th, V's abrupt absence from HYBE's official schedules. Fans noticed V's absence from several important HYBE events, including a recent company meeting. While HYBE claimed it was due to personal matters, many suspected that this was a silent boycott of V due to ongoing conflicts. His absence further fueled speculation that his relationship with HYBE was strained. 7. Biggest bombshell. Is V considering leaving HYBE? The most shocking news? V may be considering leaving HYBE. Industry sources claim he's been secretly meeting with other agencies, possibly to pursue a solo career under a different label. Although there has been no confirmation, this issue immediately made ARMY panic. Will HYBE allow one of BTS's most beloved members to leave? In addition to the various rumors that have been circulating, an internal source revealed that V's artistic decisions in his last few projects had been rejected by HYBE's creative team. One of the songs he proposed for his solo album was allegedly rejected on the grounds that it did not fit BTS's branding. This triggered deep disappointment for V, who is known to be very visionary in determining his own musical direction. Not only that, polarization among BTS members is also said to have begun to emerge. Some members reportedly fully support V's desire to experiment with his music, while others prefer to continue following the company's direction. This difference of opinion is believed to be one of the triggers for tension behind the scenes, although in public they still appear united. On the other hand, HYBE's policy on the members' solo content has also drawn criticism. Some parties consider the company to be too strict in controlling every move of their soloists, including in terms of collaboration with other musicians. V, who had previously expressed his desire to collaborate with international artists, reportedly had to go through a very long and complicated approval process. Meanwhile, Bang Si-hyuk's role in the conflict is increasingly under scrutiny. As the founder of HYBE, his decisions are often considered final and uncompromising. However, reports have recently emerged that some high-ranking executives at HYBE actually understand V's wishes, but do not dare to oppose their superiors' policies. Internal dynamics like this complicate the situation and make it difficult to reach a middle ground. Interestingly, several former HYBE employees who declined to be named claimed that B's contract scheme, TS, has actually been a topic of debate within the company for a long time. They said that from the start, not all members received truly equal treatment, especially in terms of royalty distribution and creative freedom. However, this was always covered up in order to maintain the group's image. In the midst of the scandal, fans' reactions were divided. Some armies fully support V's decision if he really wants to seek creative freedom, while others are worried that the move will disrupt BTS's solidarity. Some have even started an online petition asking HYBE to be more transparent in handling this conflict. From the industry side, several other agencies have reportedly prepared tempting offers for V if he decides to leave HYBE. These companies are said to be ready to give him full freedom in his music and acting projects, plus a fairer distribution of profits. However, of course, breaking away from HYBE is not an easy matter considering the binding exclusive contract. Meanwhile, V's acting career has also become a point of dispute. HYBE reportedly wants him to focus more on music, while V himself is said to be very serious about pursuing new roles in the acting world. This conflict of priorities has further widened the gap between the idol and the company. The future of V and HYBE's relationship remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. The scandal has opened many people's eyes to the complexities of the Korean entertainment world, which often looks glamorous on the surface but is full of intrigue behind it. Amidst the controversy, there is speculation that tensions between V and HYBE have actually been brewing for a while. Some industry observers have suggested that signs of creative incompatibility were evident during the making of V's solo album, where he expressed his disappointment in covert interviews. However, at the time, many dismissed it as part of the normal creative process. Interestingly, the philosophical differences between V and HYBE have become increasingly apparent in recent months. V, who is known as an artist with a strong vision, tends to want to explore more experimental and personal music, while HYBE, as a large company, focuses more on commercial aspects and business sustainability. This fundamental difference is thought to be the root of the real conflict. On the other hand, BTS's position as Korean cultural ambassadors also complicates the situation. As a group that is partly funded by the government through various cultural projects, there is external pressure to maintain a certain image. This limits the freedom of members like V who want to experiment with bolder concepts that are outside the mainstream K-pop rules. The impact of the scandal on HYBE's stock price also cannot be ignored. Since rumors of this conflict spread, there have been quite significant fluctuations in the stock market. Investors have begun to question the stability of the company if one of BTS's main members decides to leave. Financial analysts predict an even greater impact if this conflict is not resolved properly soon. Conclusion: the scandal that could change everything. If even half of this is true, the implications could be huge, not just for V, but for BTS and HYBE as well. With fans demanding transparency and HYBE remaining silent, this controversy is far from over. One thing is for sure: this scandal has exposed the dark side of K-pop's biggest empire, and the world is watching. What do you think? Is there any truth to these claims, or are they just blown out of proportion? Let us know in the comments.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.